I know on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, of course. I just finished working out and I thought I'd jump on YouTube live here. It's a late night YouTube live session here, guys. So come on in, let's talk, whatever you want to talk about. I'm rocking a Workout Warrior tank top. Got a warrior on my necklace, warrior on my forearm, warrior on my arm. I'm all about the Workout Warrior, guys. So again, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It is around a little after 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. So come on in here, let's talk. That's my other brand there, International Drug-Free Athletics, where I promote natural bodybuilding and contests in Canada. And then, of course, we got the Workout Warrior logo over there, Workout Warrior on my shirt. And again, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0, so subscribe to the channel. If you're scrolling by me right now in your feed, stop, double tap, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, say hi, all that kind of stuff. All right, so let's see what's going on here. I'll hang out here for a while. Well, let's see what's going on. So yeah, so I finished, I worked out shoulders, so I did shoulder presses with the machine press. Then I did side lateral raises. Then I went over to triceps, I did the extension machine. Then I did tricep push down. Then I did some bicep curls. And then I did some rear delts machine before I left. And I did some abs on the decline bench. So I did all those things. And it took me about 40 minutes, guys, because my workouts lately, it's all about what your priorities are and all that stuff and what you feel like you need. For me, getting a 40-minute workout is all I need. I don't mess around. I don't talk a lot. I don't need to do 20 sets per body part. If I do 6 to 8 sets of body part and work about 3 different body parts, we can get a good workout in like 40 minutes, no problem. And get abs in as well, you know what I mean? So there's no need to kill yourself. A short workout's better than no workout. Just getting those workouts in is the key. Being consistent is the key. Getting moving is the key. Being a workout warrior, no matter what your level, no matter what your goals, we all are in the gym for a reason of being better. So as long as you're in there trying to be better, you're pushing the weight, you're giving it effort, and you're working harder than you normally would, you're going to get results. You're going to live a healthier lifestyle. You're going to be fit. Anyways, yeah, so come on in here, guys. Let's talk. I'm Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. We are on YouTube Live. It is around 10:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Toronto, Canada here. I got some weird shadows and stuff because I'm in like my place where I got, you know, the fake lighting and all that kind of stuff. So the lighting's not so perfect, but it is what it is. I'm on the lives. As long as I got a tan going on, the lights, even if the light's shitty, I don't look so bad. But if I don't have a good tan going on, the light's shitty, it doesn't look good. Because I guess because my skin tone is fairly dark right now, so even with the shitty lighting, I can still come across all right on here. Again, guys, I'm Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. I talk about natural bodybuilding, I talk about fitness, I talk about being a natural athlete. So basically not working out and being healthy without using drugs, guys. You can get good results without using drugs. And you don't have to be in the gym for hours at a time. Short workouts are better than no workouts. Consistency is everything. Do it natural, do it drug-free. Think long-term, guys. So yeah, so jump in here, guys. Ask me whatever question you want. Let's have a chat. I just did shoulders and arms at the Y, which is like if you guys are following me and you're fans of mine, you know the Y is literally out my back door. So I just gotta walk over to the Y, then walk back on home here and jump on here. So yeah. The funny thing is I'm wearing a tank top here on my YouTube Live. When I'm in the gym, I wear a sweater. Like I never wear tank tops in the gym. Like I wear a t-shirt and a sweater, and I might roll my sleeves up. That's about it, right? Because I don't know, from the gym I just like to be like focused on my workout, not worried about what I look like in a tank top and all this crap. Because then your mind's all over the place. Especially, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be distracted, right? I just want to go in there, get the job done, get my work in. Listen to my music, get the groove going, get a workout in, and then get the fuck out. You know what I mean? So yeah, so anyone in here, did you guys work out or anything? Or where are you from? Drop me some comments here. Where are you from? Did you work out today? Just say hi, subscribe to the channel, whatever. I'm going to be launching some real cool stuff very soon, guys. I've been working really hard on a Shopify account. It's a lot harder than I thought it was doing all the uploading because I'm new to it, right? So it's all new. When something's new, it always takes the learning curve is like pretty steep, right? Like I'm trying, because I want to have a perfectly looking website. I want to have all the products up on it, all the stuff, right? So I got to count all my inventory, go up on the website, make sure I got all the product, blah, blah, blah. But the launch is going to be exciting, guys. It's going to be real exciting. There's going to be some apparel. I might even put some other stuff. I'm not even sure what you can sell on Shopify. Right now, I got in my mind like hoodies, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But I think you could do more stuff on there, like even sell services and stuff like that, or even sell like books and like just other products, right? Like, so I might jump into that, but right now I'm just going to focus on some cool apparel that I've had designed that I'm going to throw up on there, and you guys can take a look at it and let me know what you think. But just stay tuned for all that, because the launch of the name and all that stuff is coming soon. So you just got to keep following me on here. I don't play Fortnite. I'm just being very careful when I repeat things, because someone tricked me into saying some crazy words. They broke it into 2 different words, and I end up saying something crazy. But hi, Elisa. How are you? You eat McDonald's. Well, that's cool. Everything in moderation, guys. Everything in moderation. You can eat McDonald's, but just try to make the healthier choices as much as you can, right? Eat McDonald's, you can make a healthier choice. Get yourself a chicken, those grilled chicken wraps. Those are pretty healthy. And especially if you ask for no sauce on it, then you got a pretty healthy meal going on there. All right, Elisa, yeah, like the channel, subscribe to the channel as well, please. I appreciate that. So we're trying to grow this thing up, grow this channel. I got some really cool merch dropping real soon, guys. It's real cool. I might even throw in some Workout Warrior merch, because I have that brand as well. But my new brand, which I'm really excited about, which I think really ties everything together, is being dropped on my new Shopify account, which I haven't even launched yet, which I've never had a Shopify account before. So it's something I've been working on, and I'm working on it longer than I thought I was going to have to, because I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be to upload everything and all that, because I do everything myself, right? So I'm uploading all the products and all the images and and you have to put in all the sizing and all that kind of stuff, the color sizings, all that kind of stuff. And then you have to create the Shopify site, even though they are like templates, but you still have to know what you're doing, right? So it's a little bit of work, but yeah, I'm getting that sucker going. I like Booster Juice too, Melody. Yeah, Booster Juice is awesome. I remember I used to go there, what's it called, the Funky Monkey or something like that, chocolate and banana type vibe, and you ask for an extra espresso shot or something in it, they'll throw that in there, and then you're ready to rock and roll. I used to do that a lot, but I don't have one really close by me anymore, because before I used to live in a city where I had like a Booster Juice really close by, and then the kids always wanted to go, so I'd always get them, like, I think they get the Strawberry Sunshine or something like that, so they get that, I get the Funky Monkey, and we're ready, and grilled chicken wraps too. Because people think Booster Juice is just drinks. You can get yourself a grilled chicken breast sandwich, Chipotle chicken or grilled chicken breast, grilled chicken wrap or something. But they're damn good, guys. You gotta try one if you haven't tried one. I actually still go there from time to time, not for the smoothies and shakes. I go for those chicken wraps. Like, that's how good they are, guys. And it's a lot healthier than going to McDonald's or something, you know what I mean? So swing in there, get yourself like a chicken wrap, and if you want the extra calories, get yourself a smoothie, and then you're ready to rock and roll. Yeah, so I just worked out shoulders and arms, guys, so I'm feeling, I don't know, I'm feeling pretty buff or something. Well, I'm not that buff, but you know what I mean. I'm feeling pretty good. I got a nice little tan going on here today. It was a really sunny day here today, so I went outside for a bit, and for an hour or so, maybe 2 hours, and just had my shirt off and got some sun. And I got a nice red-brown look to me right now. Thanks, Donnie, or Dooney. Is it Dooney? Because it's D-O-O-N-I-E. And drop in here where you guys are from. Okay, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. I talk about fitness, lifestyle, nutrition even. I talk about natural bodybuilding. I talk about the Workout Warrior. I talk about like just getting those workouts in no matter what, because consistency is everything. And then remembering that a short workout's better than no workout. Just getting in there and getting anything done is better than not doing anything. You know what I mean? Even if you just go for a walk tonight, or if you just put your shoes on and you go, if you have some kind of equipment at home and you do a little like 15-minute circuit. Anything is better than nothing, you know what I mean? The key to longevity and health isn't being a bodybuilder. The key to longevity and health is just keeping moving all the time, keeping active living, right? Because a lot of us people, it's pretty sad, the world we're in nowadays, not many people are active. So just being active is going to make a huge difference on longevity, on your health, how you feel about yourself, all that stuff, guys. So just get moving. I don't know what you say. I got Workout Warrior tank top. It's like I'm wearing like a small size too, so it's nice and tight. Because you know when you buy the tank tops or whatever, because I sell these, right? But they just, if you get one size up, it's just not tight enough, or because you want it thin here to make the shoulders up here bigger, right? Because I got narrow shoulders, so if I have like a wide strap, like a wide, like whatever you want to call that there, on the shoulder, it just makes me look that much smaller. But if I wear something small like this, I look bigger. And it also shows me my upper chest, because I might not have wide shoulders, but I got a pretty decent like upper chest and stuff, right? So whatever, it is what it is. We can all critique ourselves. Not that that fucking matters. Just get those workouts in. And what really matters, especially as we get older, fucking health. Feeling good about yourself. Feeling confident. Feeling good about yourself. Feeling healthy. Feeling energetic. Feeling like if you've got any little kids in your life, say even if you're a grandparent or a parent or whatever, if you got little kids in your life that are running around, you can keep up with them. Because we know they have a lot of energy. You might not be able to have the same energy as they have, but you should be able to. If they go to run across the street, you can catch them. You know what I mean? If they go to fall, you can be there and catch them. Like, you got to be able to be, you got to be active, guys. That's a key to being active. And you want to be a role model. If you got little young people in your life, or just anyone in your life, or anyone around you in your circle, be a role model to those around you. You don't have to be the perfect health and fitness, whatever, billboard. You don't have to be the perfect fitness guy or the perfect body, but show that you take care of yourself, you take pride in your health. That's gonna, people are gonna notice. Lead by example. Be a role model to those around you. Make healthy food choices now and then. Go for a walk now and then. Go to the gym. Do things that show that you care about your health and fitness. You care about, you just care. And you want to lead by example, especially if you have kids. You want your kids where working out just seems normal. You don't think my kids don't think working out, they think that's just normal stuff. Dad gets on the elliptical every day. That's normal. I'm going to the gym. Of course I am. Like, that's normal. If I don't go on the elliptical, Riley will ask me, hey, why did you go on the elliptical today? And I said, yeah, I did it earlier. I said, okay, that's good. Because they know, she knows every single day I'm getting on that elliptical. So you don't think that's ingrained in her brain, that working out is key? And I'm a little older of a dad to have like little young kids, and I can keep up just like any freaking parent who's younger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I started having kids at a late age in life, you know what I mean? First kid at 40, next kid at 45, and I'm 53. So there you go. So I started late in the game, but you know what? There's never been a time where I couldn't jump on that jungle gym and rock and roll, or I couldn't outrace them. They go to run across the street or run across the parking lot. I'm not there. There's no time where they can't get up somewhere. I can't pick them up and get them out of a tree or this and that. Oh, can you get me down? I can go get them down. You know what I mean? There's no time where they haven't seen where I'm out going to the gym. Dad works out. Dad goes to the gym. My dad works out. They know this is just in their brains. And I'm no spring chicken, guys. But you wouldn't know it. Like, even right now, they go to run somewhere. I can chase them and catch them. There's going to be a time where I can't catch them. I hope that comes soon, because that just means I'm creating some freak athletes. I want some good little athletes. I don't want them, not that I can't catch them because I'm not fit. I want them that I can't catch them anymore because they're more fit than me, or they're faster than me. That's fine, as long as it's not the reason why I can't catch them is because I don't take care of myself. No, the reason I can't catch them is, yeah, there's a thing called father time. It's a real thing. I'm not as fast as I was when I was 20. Of course I'm not. I'm not as fit as I was when I was 30. Of course I'm not. Like, just everything is like physically, like visually fit, whatever the fuck, right? Because when we get older, everything, your bodies change. But you can still be the best version of yourself. That's all I'm asking from all you guys that are watching. When I preach Workout Warrior and I preach working out, I preach lifestyle, I preach health, I preach fitness, all I'm preaching is you striving to be the best version of yourself. Not comparing yourself to me, not comparing yourself to The Rock, not comparing yourself to whoever, like all these fit people or these bikini models or whatever the fuck you're comparing yourself to. You just want to be the best version of you. Especially when you got the social media and you got celebrities and all this crazy bullshit. You don't know what they do to be like, to look like that. You don't know if it was through hard work or it was through drugs or it was through fucking surgeries. You don't know. That's why the only thing you have control of is being the best version of you. You have control of what you do. That's it. Am I speaking your language, David? Speaking the language. All I'm preaching is you just got to get in there and get the job done and be the best version of you. That is that simple. It's that simple. If you just get in and get a short workout in, it's better than no workout. You just want to be consistent. If you don't usually work out and you went and worked out, you're being a better version. You're putting in the effort. You know what I mean? You're putting in the work. Because like they say, sometimes it's the work that creates the better person, the better you. It's not what you look like. It's not if you beat someone in a race or you lifted more weight than someone or your waist is smaller than someone's or you can jump higher. It's did you overcome obstacles to put in the work? Did you overcome self-doubt? Did you overcome self-confidence issues to put in the work to become a better version of you? Are you striving for that every day? Are you overcoming obstacles? You know what I mean? That builds like a better version of yourself. It's those obstacles. It's proving to yourself that you can overcome obstacles. It's proving to yourself that you have what it takes. It's proving to yourself even when you don't want to get it done, you get it done because you're proving to yourself you have discipline, right? Because discipline is the hardest thing. You know how many people when they get done work just want to lay on the couch for the whole fucking night, then waste their whole fucking night watching TV, then go to sleep and then start it all over again, go to work and do the whole fucking process over? Get a workout in. You're not going to want to do it at first, but just get there. You're going to feel so much better. No one's ever went and did a workout and said, holy fuck, I wish I didn't do that. They always say, I should do this more often, but the struggle always happens again day after day until you create it to a habit. The struggle is always there where you fight with yourself whether to go to the gym or not. I fought today whether to go to the gym or not. I just said, fuck it, and just started moving. I did not want to go to the gym. But I put my shoes on, I started the process, and then I walked there, and I got a workout in. You know what I mean? But once I'm there, I'm fine. Like, you don't think something, because I had all excuses. I was working on a Shopify account, because I'm building a clothing brand, right? So I'm working on the Shopify account. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna work on this tonight, because I've been working on it all day, blah, blah, blah. Then I say, you know what? Shopify ain't going nowhere. My fucking work ain't going nowhere. Just walk over to the gym, come back, the fucking computer's gonna be here. Do you know what I mean? And the computer's still here. It's still here. It didn't leave. When I went to the gym and came back, believe it or not, the fucking computer was still there. Shopify account was still there. And I could still go work on it. So shit, nothing left. Nothing changed. Melody. Well, thanks, David. I like how we think the same way. Hey, Beetlejuice, I got your email. I've been working on, like, I'm trying to, Beetlejuice, here's a cool little thing I got from Christian Guzman, even though he's a natty to not natty, but that's okay, because that's all life choice. He's not a fake natty, he's a cool guy. I still like Christian Guzman, even if he's getting a hair transplant, all these things. I still like the guy. He said something on there that kind of resonated with me, because I'm trying to rush things and get things done. He says someone when he's very early in his career came up to him and said, do you want to be basically he said you want to be a millionaire, but basically I'm just going to rephrase it. Do you want to be successful? Like, what do you want to get out of this? Because he was going to do a clothing launch or something, right? So he said, what do you want to get out of this? Do you want to be successful? He said, yeah. He said, okay. You just said already that everything's not how you want to be for the launch. So you know what you do? You don't launch it. You wait till everything is right. So when your brand hits the market, it comes out with a bang and people remember it. They don't remember it not being perfect, it being a mess, some of the products were wrong. So he waited and he came up with a really good launch. That was when he launched Alpha Elite, and look where he is now, right? So that's what I'm just saying with natural, because this natural athlete, which I haven't even told anyone about, but I keep telling people on here, but I think no one really watches this. But with natural athlete, I'm taking my little bit of time. So I didn't email you right away yet about the story, because I want to fine tweak it all. Because when I launch it, I want to launch it all together with a clothing brand too, because I have a clothing brand. I'm working on Shopify right now. I've been working on it for like the last couple of days. It's a lot harder than I thought to really bang out a great looking Shopify website, because I'm new to it, right? So it's all learning. So anyways, I'm trying to take my time. So I never take my time. I always rush things, and then also I don't have build-ups, because I want to do a build-up. Once I know I'm really getting close to being ready, I want to start like saying 5 days out, the big launch, and do a big build-up through social media, then bam, hit it hard, right? So to do that, I have to be almost ready. So anyways, yeah, so we're going to do that story still, because that nothing's changed with that natural athlete stories. I love that thing. I think this is going to be my big thing, and that's why I don't want to fuck it up. I want to come out real strong. So I'm going to come out real strong. Yeah, you like that part? My computer will still be there. My computer's still there. What are your specific goals, if you don't mind sharing? If you don't want to tell me, that's okay, because I know because other people are watching too, right? So it's not just between me and you. There's not a lot of people on here, and a lot of people aren't going to see it, but slow is last, slow is efficient, efficient is fast. What the fuck? Let me read that again. Does that say fast? Slow is fast, slow is efficient, efficient is fast, right? No, it makes sense, because you know what people, they always do? They always rush things. They get excited about something, and then once they rush it, they don't put it out as a good product, because what people are trying to do by rushing things is they don't want to plan it out. They don't want to put the work in, because everyone wants things quick. Because I want to come up with like, oh my God, this idea, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to blow up, everyone's going to love it. Yeah, they would if you did it right. But if you do it wrong, hoping that they'd like it, because now I've also, the older I get and the more wisdom I have, before I would just do things just for the sake of doing things, if that makes any sense in business-wise, like trying to grow stuff. Now what I try to do with business, I think, okay, what is the objective of this? Okay, so for example, these videos I'm talking about and this website. What are you trying to accomplish here? So figure that out first. So because you're going to get their eyeballs on this. Now what? So I'm figuring out the what first. This is what I want to bring people to. Now we're going to bring these things are going to bring these people to this. So I have to have I wouldn't call it a funnel, but let's just say it's a funnel just to make it sound easier. Like I'm funneling them into something, right? And it's not in a bad way. It's just like we all have to make a living. Like, what is your objective? Like if I'm promoting IDFA shows, my objective is to get them on stage, obviously, right? So if I'm promoting natural muscle and all this, or natural athlete and all these things, my goal is to get people submitting videos. My goal is to get them enjoying the brand. My goal is to get them to understand what it is the mission I'm trying to, what I'm trying to accomplish here. So I have to create the mission statement of what this is we're doing and why we're doing it, and what it means to me and what it's going to mean to you as natural athletes. So all these things I'm creating, so it's quite the job, but it's kind of one of those things. I'm going to do all this work, but then when I launch it, it's all going to make sense, because all that work's all going to make sense, because I can put the shorts out, videos out, shorts. I can start sharing the because I'm creating all these little ads for all the clothing, every piece of clothing. I've got like the models, because I have these sites where I can put the clothing on models, blah, 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 right? So I'm creating all these little ads. And so when I come out to launch, I'm going to have so much social media content to start banging out left, right, and center that people are going to fucking not know what hit them. Yeah, I'm getting like that's what I need. I need a team, but but I want to get this shit all ironed out first. But then when I get this shit out, if it works like I think it's gonna work, I need a team. I would love to have an editor that would like, because I would love to get away from, because what slows me down is the editing process and probably the anxiety of having to edit videos and stuff. Right now I don't edit videos, so I'm just talking, but I'm also not doing this the professional way how I should be. I should have my computer screen up. I should have my fucking professional camera. We should be on YouTube Live. I should be able to pull up my screen and say, hey guys, look over here, watch this video, check this out. Right now, this is old school. I'm just going grassroots, where I just got my phone and I hit play and rock and roll. If I had a team and people with me that helped me with the media and all that stuff, we would get me up on proper streaming fucking chats, right? Where I can come on here and we can rock and roll. And that's what we're going to work on. But for now, to keep this going, it's easier for me to just jump on here and keep it raw. Keep it raw, keeps the content coming, right? Because I don't have to think too much. I don't have to like overdo it. But I would like to create like a nice lighting and studios, like, not studio, yeah, studio. It's like I got this kind of vibe here. If I had the proper light here, boom light, or boom mics and lights and whatever the hell here, we could do that. Then I could just tape things, then send the tape shit to an editor, and they could just bang that shit out, and then we'd be fucking rocking. Well, shit. I like the rawness too, to be honest with you too. I guess I just need to get more content banging. Because that's with the natural athlete vibe that I'm talking about, that's all going to be raw. But it might, the key is that it's going to look so simple and raw, but it's actually going to be professional, if that makes any sense, right? Yeah, it feels real, you're right. Like, I do like that. Because if you go watch soft white underbelly, and you'll see exactly what I'm trying to pull off here. Because he's basically exactly what I want to do, but in the fitness world. And it's very raw. And he's got like 1 billion views on his videos now. He's got over 1.5 million subscribers, or 2.2, or something like that. Something big subscribers, and he's got like 1.5 billion views on his videos. And they blew up because the people love how raw it was, and it was real people. Because people are more interested to hear real people's stories than they are to hear my stories, because I'm only one person. I can only tell you I can sit down and tell you my real story about my life, but I can only tell it once. I can tell it over and over, yes. But I can bring hundreds of people on here and have a new fucking story that hits different every other day, right? Like something that just hits different. And not everyone's gonna love everyone's story, but everyone's gonna love somebody's story, if that makes sense, right? And it's gonna, because my whole goal is to motivate and inspire people, not only to be drug-free, but to go after goals. Don't let yourself hold you back from reaching goals. And also to show that everyone is different. We all have a different journey. We all have different reasons why we do this, why we work out, why we whatever, right? Everyone's in the gym for a different reason, because we got to stop like judging people, especially the younger generation judges the older people, like, oh, they're fucking bullshit, they're in the way in the gym. You don't know what the guy's story is. You don't know why they're in there. They might have just suffered a fucking heart attack and they've been told to fucking take better care of themselves, or that's it. And meanwhile, and then here we go, we got some young people in there saying, oh, that guy's just in the way, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. This guy's fighting for his fucking life every time he goes to the gym and does that chest press. Every time he goes to the gym and sits on that leg extension machine. Every time he fucking gets up, you know what I mean, gets on that fucking bike. Even if he's pedaling slow, he's fucking fighting every day for his life. But people don't know this, or obese people, right? People don't know this. People judge like motherfuckers, and I want to help stop that, right? By telling people stories, making people think. Because I do transformation challenge at my IDFA shows. when I hear these stories, I think about what fitness really is about. It's not about, well, it's equally about the guy who wants the vanity and all this stuff. We all start somewhere and we all have our own reasons. To me, that goal of having the best physique possible was a great goal of mine. It's not, and I still have it within me that I do strive to look the best I can, because there's nothing wrong with being vain, right? It's your body. Do what you want with it. But yeah, but the ultimate goal is health and fitness, because 90% of people in this world need to work out for health and fitness and to live longer and be healthier, feel better about themselves, feel better about everyday living, right? And they don't need to be worried about fucking what the circumference of their arm is and whether they got cuts in their quads. That ain't a fucking concern. Yeah, Beetlejuice, the before and after is great, man. People have short memories, young guns, we'll figure it out. Yeah. It's the older we get, the more wise we get, and plus we start to realize that life is fucking short. Like it's almost scary, because you start to realize, you know what? I'm not gonna live forever, and you know what? If I don't take care of myself, I'm definitely not gonna live to my fullest lifespan, or whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm not gonna be on this earth as long as I should be if I don't take care of myself. Like we're seeing, like in the bodybuilding fucking world, you're seeing a lot of like the non-natural world. Let's be real. People will deny it all they want, that these things aren't happening because of steroids. But anyways, yeah, they're not living to their full life, because it's all about vanity and having the best physique and all this stuff at all costs. There's a thing called winning, but there's a thing called winning at all costs is not what you do. That sounds cool to say, but when it tests your character, your integrity, and your health, these are things you don't compromise on, right? Because you want to be the best version of yourself in all areas of life, not just in the fucking gym. Like, when I say be the best version of yourself, I just mean you're just trying to be a better version of yourself in all areas. That's true. Oh, you think the lifespans are increasing over the years? Maybe they are, because they're trying really hard to do like medicine, right? To do this, like. But you still have to put in the work, the discipline, because not many people are disciplined to live a healthy lifestyle, right? It's not easy. It's not easy to go and say, I'm going to eat a healthy meal instead of just fucking whipping into the fucking McDonald's and getting a fucking quarter-pounder combo with a large drink, large fries, and then a fucking sundae on the way out, right? That fucking tastes good. It feels good, but every time after you're done it, the funny thing is, every time you got fast food and stuff and you're done, you never feel like it was a good thing. But when it was happening, it was enjoyable. Like eating that quarter pounder with cheese fucking felt great, or that Big Mac. But then when you're done, you kind of feel a little bit, oh my God, I don't feel that good. But it's the excitement. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the taste, the experience, whatever it is about eating crap, it's good at the moment, but you don't feel good after. Just think about that one, right? Like if I eat a fucking healthy chicken meal or a steak and potatoes and vegetables and all that stuff, I feel good after. I feel like, fuck yeah, I'm on track with everything. I'm feeling great. I just had a good meal. I feel fucking great. I'm gonna jump off here soon. My phone's dying. I could easily plug it in. I have like a long extension cord, like my fucking USB cord. I went to the dollar store and I fucking bought one with like 10 foot, so I can basically have a charger in and plug it in, like, because right now I don't want to show you. Well, I should show you just a little bit. This is like, I'm laying out all the fucking product I have here, and this is just like a little piece of it. I just want to see like how many t-shirts I have. Then I got a box of hoodies. I've got so much fucking inventory here because because a little while ago I tried to start up a little shop at a fucking, what am I doing here, guys? At a flea market, but it wasn't the right idea, because a flea market is not the angle to go for fitness and just fitness in general. because there's all, everyone wanted deals and everyone wanted, so I have all this shit going on. Yeah, everything's for sale. I've got, if I were to break it out, thousands and thousands of dollars of fucking inventory here, right? So that's what I'm going through. I'm counting all the product, how much product I have. I also know where my suppliers are, so if I do some massive, I'm not going to, but you never know, right? If somehow fucking something crazy goes on, and I sell way more than I think, I can go and order all this shit because I know exactly where I know all my suppliers for all this stuff, and I can get it, and they're all within Canada, right? So I can get all this stuff. Like if I oversell some stuff on these sites or whatever, I can easily get my hands on the product quickly, which is good. But if you're going across seas, and you'll get great discounts in China and stuff, but you have to wait a long time. You have to buy a big bulk and all this stuff, right? At least if you keep it within Canada or something, you can get, the turnaround is so fucking quick, because shipping is so fucking fast nowadays. Like probably within 72 hours, 48 to 72 hours, say if I ran out, I'm like, oh shit, I need more hoodies. Within 48 hours, I could have all the hoodies here, right? So I could literally have all the product ready to rock, even if I run out of shit. Yeah, Beetlejuice for sure. Like when I launch this website, I'll let you know, man. I'm gonna have all the stuff there, and I might even do, like, I'm thinking about doing for the first week, just for something real exciting, like doing a discount code, like a really good discount, just so I can get a lot of buzz going. I think I might do like a real big build up, like it's coming, boom, 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 and then talk about, then remember this code, then give them the code right now, and then the site's coming, and then even give them the site, but then have a landing page that says coming soon. Like I'm gonna build it up, and I think I'm gonna give a discount just to get a lot of excitement going. And I might even throw IDFA, because I got an IDFA apparel. I got IDFA, Workout Warrior, and Natural Athlete. Well, Natural Athlete no one knows about. I don't tell anyone on social media. I've only been talking about it on YouTube Live, but there's not many people on here. So Beetlejuice, you're probably the only one that knows that Natural Athlete is the brand that's coming out. So Natural Athlete's going to be the main brand, but I might even put Workout Warrior and IDFA on the same Shopify account, which creates more work for me. But that way, if IDFA athletes want to get some IDFA gear and merchandise and all that stuff, and then also get Natural Athlete, because Natural Athlete and IDFA athlete are almost one and the same, then Workout Warrior is just the brand that I got right here. I got so much Workout Warrior apparel. The amount of clothes I got here is insane. I don't know why I didn't start a Shopify sooner. I guess it was just overwhelming because I usually sell stuff like I usually give a lot of the merchandise free to people at the shows, or I sell it at the shows, and I can get rid of it pretty quick. But I'm not doing as many shows as I used to do, right? So, and then I also, like I said, I tried this flea market thing, so I bought a lot of inventory thinking it was going to be a success, but it ended up being like, I'm not going to say it was a negative, because it also made me learn about getting inventory, how to get good deals, how to get the stuff printed at a really good price and all this stuff. I found out all these ways to do all that. So I'm going to use that now. So all that lesson I learned from trying to start a flea market shop, which I basically lost money on, all that lesson in inventory, now we're going to Shopify and we're going to fucking kill it. Because I learned a lot from that. The only thing I got to learn next, to help me with my bottom line, is how to get the shipping out cheaper. I'm going to charge a pretty cheap shipping rate, and I might have to eat some of it for a while until I figure it out. But I know a lot of people that do Shopify and that, they say, there's other ways there's really great ways to ship out stuff cheap. I just don't know what they are yet. So I'm going to find out, right? Because I know Canada Post is very expensive if you try to ship with Canada Post. If you're shipping stuff and it's just like normal stuff, you're not gonna notice it that much. Like it's $4 or $5 here and there. But if you're shipping out all kinds of stuff, $4 or $5 here and there adds up. Because that $4 or $5 comes out of your profit, right? Told you I had a long USB cord, so I'm gonna plug it into my phone. Oops. Is it plugged in? Yep, there it goes. It's connected. Oh, you used to work as sales in purchasing. Are you in the U.S. or Canada? I feel like you're in the U.S. Why do I forget, Beetlejuice? Where are you from? I feel like you're USA. Yeah, I think Shopify deals with like I can't remember who it was now, like DHL or something like that, and then maybe UPS and then FedEx, and they had Canada Post, so you can pick which one you want. Oh, you're Mexican American. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, so within Canada, I got to figure out what the best deals are. I've heard of like stuff like what's it called, Mailchimp or something. Like there's some interesting ones that I think people are getting really good deals on, where they just come pick it up from your location. You just have them all ready to go, and they come and you pre-stamp them and pay and all the stuff online. Then they just come pick it all up and ship it. Like basically, probably just pull up in a car. You know what I mean? Like probably that. Because I know people that do a lot of like eBay sales and stuff like that. What's that called? eBay and what's the other one called? God damn it, whatever. The biggest one, why am I going blank? Amazon. Amazon, eBay, they do a lot of stuff on there. And they know really good ways to ship stuff, but I've never really talked to them about it, so I gotta like start asking around. But the best way to do it is just, that's the least of my concerns. I just want to get orders first. Once I get all the orders, we'll worry about getting a better deal. Oh, truckload of shit. Yeah, yeah, then you can get deals, of course. See, I want to be a small entrepreneur guy, right, doing this stuff, sole proprietor, so it's going to be like fucking, well, it could be busier than I think, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be small stuff at first. Small orders, but you never know. Like fucking Christian Guzman said his first ever drop of Alpha League clothing, like when he first came out with Alpha League clothing, his first drop, he sold over $100,000 worth of fucking merchandise in the first month, which I'm not looking to do, but I'm just saying because that was like he didn't expect it. So you never know what I could sell five shirts, or I could sell fucking 100 shirts. I don't know. I'm hoping I get a fun little launch because I feel like people are really gonna like the stuff. But hey. I'm heading to the top, motherfucker. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. Because that's the only thing I know. The only thing I know is entrepreneurship. Like I don't know anything about being a 9-to-5 worker, so I don't want to get a job. So we can't do that. I haven't worked 9 to 5 in 20 years, so we're not gonna, or even more probably. Because even before I started the IDFA, I still wasn't a 9-to-5er. I was like a fucking waiter and stuff, right? So probably about 25 years I haven't been in a 9-to-5 job, right? I haven't wrote an application for a job in over 20 years. Okay, so I don't even know where the fuck to start. So, like, I keep my entrepreneurial mind going, and this fucking, let's bang out this, all the stuff I've been learning and mistakes I've been making since COVID. Like, I've been trying a lot of different things since COVID, because COVID threw a wrench into life, right? So I've been trying a lot of different things, but they're all coming together to this one project, because like the things I learned from trying to do that, then I learned from trying to do that. All these little lessons I'm learning, I think are coming together to the big goal. Oh, 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. That's wild. Oh, yeah, 9 to 5s. There's people that they're very successful 9 to 5ers. Yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't know what to do. I'm just not motivated for it. It's not for everybody, right? Some people are very good at that. They shit. There's 9 to 5ers who are fucking very successful and have a very good life, and they wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, it's all adding up to the big prize, right? It's all adding up. Yeah, nothing like working when everyone else is sleeping. You're getting shit done and everyone's asleep. But then you're sleeping the day, which is kind of fucking weird, right? That must be weird. Like I fucked myself up because I took caffeine like really late yesterday. So I woke up, and then I fell asleep somehow early, but then I woke up early as fuck. Like I woke up like at 5 in the morning this morning. So I just started like fucking watching like YouTube on fucking my TV here. I was watching like some comedy specials. I ended up watching like Kill Tony and then fucking what's that guy Jackson, Nate Jackson. So I watched about 4 hours worth of fucking comedy shows, like around 5 a.m. till 9 a.m. and then I started my day. Both. I'm trying to build the IDFA, but I'm also pushing this natty message because the funny thing is, the thing that works out beautifully about this, the natty message and IDFA are almost the same message. But the natty messages has a way broader audience because the IDFA, I'm very pigeon, I'm very niche market, right? Whereas the natty message itself, if you took the IDFA out of it, is like just universal. I can go worldwide because I can't take IDFA worldwide. I can't, but I can sell this message. I can get people sending stories from all around the world. I can get people buying the product from all around the world. But I can't bring my shows all around the world. Well, you can, but shit. But I don't have any aspiration of working that fucking hard, because that's a lot. I have to get. But you never know, because if the natty message grows, people are going to be more aware of the IDFA message because they're going to know who I am because I'm the guy behind the natty message. And they're going to say, who the fuck is he? Oh, he's the guy who also runs the IDFA and blah blah blah. I think they're going to build together. Like I don't even have to push the IDFA message within the natural athlete message because it's just going to be eventually told anyways. But I do want people to realize it's separate, just so people, because there's a lot of politics when it comes to these bodybuilding organizations. Like people, oh, I can't support IDFA because I compete in the IFBB or whatever the fuck, right? There's just weird shit. And meanwhile, no one makes money from competing in shows. So I don't know how these fucking organizations think they can control athletes, which I've never done because I've always thought of it. This is the people's choices if they want to compete in these shows or not, right? I just supply the shows, supply the product and service, and if you want to compete, you do it. I hear you, man. So maybe I'm trying to try, like, because I am the message. I hear you. That's why leading by example is so important. Being a role model is so important. It also sometimes fires me up once in a while. You know what I mean? When you're just not inspired to go to the gym, you're like, you know what, man? I tell people to live a healthier lifestyle. I can't be not going. So it kind of keeps me accountable because you got to figure out ways to keep yourself accountable. And that just motivates me and fires me up sometimes, like saying that I got to lead by example. I got to be a role model. I'm telling people to do this. I got to walk the walk. So sometimes I give myself a little pep talk like that, right? Yeah, it works. Yeah, Greg Doucette, man, that's still wild that me and him were both basically, like, I know him through the natural bodybuilding world, but he obviously went non-natural, so we lost all connection with him because he went to the dark side. But now he's sort of in the middle, right? He's sort of like, he's a natty, but not, if that makes sense. I don't really have a business plan. I have a vision of what I'm doing. I'm planning it out a little bit more than I normally would back in the day. I normally just go by the seat of my pants and just go by passion and excitement. But now I'm like thinking it out. I do have a bit of a plan because I'm scoping it. I'm writing it all out. I know what needs to be the steps that need to be done before I can do the next steps and stuff like that. But I'm not much of a guy to sit down and write down a whole business plan, right? Like I don't have a monetary business plan whatsoever. I just know with passion and excitement, if I just build a brand, the money will come. The biggest key is building the fucking brand, right? Money's never been a good incentive for me for some reason. I like money, of course. We all like money. We like stuff. We like nice cars. We like all these things. But money's just a byproduct of success, right? If I'm successful in what I'm doing here, like I was very successful in IDFA for years and years and years. So with that comes money, right? Because that's, but if you're just thinking about the money only, that's not enough. Like I can't just do something for the money where I'd have no where I don't even like it. As a self-employed person, but as a 9 to 5, or as a person who got paid by the hour, I used to be. I was encouraged by money, of course. That's why I was there. I'm getting paid by the hour. Fucking pay me by the hour. Give me more money. I'll do overtime. I'll do extra hours. I was incentivized by money, but now when you're self-employed, you don't have any fucking clue what the money's going to be, right? I don't know if that even makes sense, but it makes sense to me. Ah, fuck, I like that. I've never ever had business partners, investors, nothing like that ever. And I've always thought about how that worked. So that would be something I'd be interested in, like in franchising it out or sanctioning out the shows. Like from day one, I ran every single show. So there's a show in BC. Know who went out there and ran it? Me. Who set up the venue? Me. From Calgary, BC, Ontario, all across Canada, I ran every single show. I've never had like, what do you call them? They call them promoters, but basically sanction the events, right? So they'll sanction an event, they'll run the event, but they'll have my stamp of approval on the event type thing and follow the rules of the IDFA and all that stuff. So so I guess I am the IDFA. Yeah, I am the IDFA. I wouldn't mind like looking into like that business model of expanding, especially if we could build like the other brands, and then I won't have all my eggs in one basket, and I can build this brand up just by letting other people be involved. Because the hardest thing is like actually physically going and running all these shows, right? There's only one person can only do so much, right? I think it's a really good idea. I love the idea of sanctioning out the IDFA. Like in Calgary and that, if someone like would be one of my promoters or sanction an event, and in BC, maybe in the USA. I tried to go to the IDFA USA one time. Well, back in the heyday when I was doing really well, I had aspirations. I almost went out to Ohio and did a show because I had a friend out there. We almost did a co-promotion together, like where he helped me promote it and stuff, but it just never worked out. It was so close. We were gonna, I talked to the venues and stuff, but I didn't book them or anything, but I had them all, I was talking to them, so I knew the rates, I knew what dates were available. I just didn't get to that point. You'd come to an IDFA USA? Nice. Michigan would be cool. Michigan's not even that far. I could literally probably drive to Michigan to run a show. Because New York State is pretty close to me. If I were to go to Buffalo, New York or something like that, that's not far. I've actually competed myself in Buffalo, New York, and I just drove there. Or Rochester, New York, all these places, right? I just got in the car and drove to the shows. Syracuse, New York. I just drove there. Because they got a good little natural scene there, and they call it Western New York scene, right? So with Syracuse, Buffalo, Rochester, all those areas. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump off here. It's 11 o'clock. I got to get on Shopify. You got me all excited. I'm fired up about, because I really want to get this Shopify account going. It's exciting, but I overdo things, and I always try to be perfect. So I'll probably do. What's CA? California, you mean? You're going to do a show in California? Yeah, it's a good goal. People are doing these shows because these shows are getting very popular, natural bodybuilding shows, because people are using them more for like I keep pushing the story about everyone does it for their own reasons. People are jumping on these shows just as like a bucket list goal or a goal to take their physique to the next level or to take their health and fitness to the next level. And of course, doing it natural. Oh, Canada, yeah. And of course, doing it natural is the healthy, safe way to do it, and you can also be a role model to those around you. You can't be hopping up on gear all jacked out of your fucking mind and then thinking you're being a leader in your community. You're not a role model. As much as it sounds terrible to me to say that, it doesn't make you a bad person, but you're not a positive role model to the youth. How the fuck is someone roided up like a motherfucker a positive example to the youth in our world? That is not positive. No matter what spin you want to say, no matter what you want to do, no matter how much you want to lie about you're not on drugs, it's not a positive message. You're not leading by example. You're leading by example, a bad one. Not that you have to be, not just like some people say, I don't want to be a role model. Not everyone wants to be a role model. Just you go after you, but don't, yeah. I do want to be, like I want to lead by example. There's no way around it. Doing steroids and stuff, you can say all you want. Some people say, oh, it's not that bad if you got a doctor. No, just don't fucking do it. There's no healthy way to do fucking steroids. There's a healthier way to do steroids, sure. Yeah, doctor supervision, there's going to be less odds of you having all these fucking difficulties, but you're still running a risk that as a natural, you don't run at all. Like, I'm putting my body at no risk competing in shows. Doing it all natural. Whereas they do a show, they're putting themselves at a huge risk. Even if they are monitored by a doctor and all this stuff. I mean, meanwhile, they all say this, but no one's fucking monitored. You think all these fucking bodybuilders and all these people on steroids are monitored by doctors? Bullshit. They're just fucking, especially these young people, they're just fucking sticking needles in their arms, don't even know where it's fucking coming from. All right, yeah, I'm out of here too, man. Okay, everyone, if anyone's new on here, subscribe to the channel. I'm Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. We've got some real fun stuff coming up real soon. I didn't want to even mention the name, but I keep saying it on YouTube, so I'll say it again. Natural Athlete is coming soon. Stay tuned for that. I'm building my Shopify account now. I'm building up my YouTube there's a YouTube project I'm putting together around Natural Athlete as well, so that's coming out soon. That's going to be launched all around the same time. It's a lot of excitement, guys. I love making things into bigger than it needs to be, so I'm building this up to something fucking big, which creates a lot of work, but it's all good. I'm just going to take a little bit more time than I thought I was going to take to launch it because I want to come out fucking strong. Anyways, subscribe to the channel, guys. It's been good talking to you guys. We will talk at another time.